Hey guys, welcome back to Insighttennis Tour Stroke Series. My name is Rick Oldroyd. I'm the president and founder of Insighttennis. I'm also the head pro. Today we want to talk about the two-hand backhand return, and we want to specifically discuss the high ball, or the ball that's kicking out wide on the ad court. Okay, I did a video not too long ago that talks about this subject, but I wanted to do another one to just clarify a couple of things and as a bit of a follow-up. So some of it may be a little bit of a review for some of you. If you've seen the other video, this is video number 2. Go back and watch video number 1 if you haven't seen it on the high two-hand backhand. There is a technique that the best players in the world use on this shot that makes it so much easier to handle that high ball. And I'm going to actually demonstrate this into the camera so you can kind of see. It's a little easier to see it here, and then I'll demonstrate it as if I'm hitting a return. But what the problem that I see with the club levels and the recreational levels and even some college players is when the ball is kicking up high out wide, we have a tendency to try and get our racket up to the level of the ball, like this, okay? A couple of things that does. First of all, if I'm up that high, I'm disconnected kind of from my body, as you can see. My body's no longer driving that. I can't use my body like I need to in that swing, and specifically in the return. So what you're going to see with the best players in the world, when that ball is up above their shoulder, or that kicking ball out wide, to the backhand side on that ad court, is what's going to happen is they take their racket back like a normal two-handed backhand, and then once they go out to the ball, here's what you're going to see. They're going to push off this left foot, right? So they're here in their ready position, ball comes, hip and shoulder rotation, but they push off this left foot, but the racket will drop like it's supposed to. But when they hit the ball, I'm going to actually step in on this one to show you, they're going to actually come up to the ball and they rotate their racket up. So instead of trying to put their racket up here, they actually allow their racket to literally rotate up in the air, and they make contact with the ball up here. Okay, this is critical, guys, because now I'm still connected with my body. I can still hit that ball offensively from that position. If I have my hands up here and my body's disconnected, there's nothing to work with there, right? But if I'm here, now I can rotate up, boom, and I can actually do something offensive with that ball. So this is something I want you guys to go out and try. The next time you see that ball, or you're struggling with that ball that's kicking out wide on the ad court, instead of trying to get up to the level of the ball with your hands and arms, with your racket in this position, you want to start here in a good ready position for your return, right? So the ball is going to be coming out wide, so I'm obviously going to move diagonally into the ball instead of laterally. So I'm cutting off the angle, if you will. We talk about that in another lesson. So I'm here. I'm going to do my hip and shoulder rotation here, but as I'm stepping into the ball, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drop my racket into position, good racket drop, but as I come back to the ball, I'm going to rotate my hands up like this. Rotate my hands up. Now, if I'm trying to hit a cross-court shot here, which I most likely would be doing, this is where I can get on the outside of the ball by doing this, right? So I push off, and I'm going to actually step in here. I wouldn't step in on a return, obviously. I'd be pushing off, and I'd be doing this kind of a thing. But I want you to see that you can get on the outside of that ball, right? From here, I can come in, and as I come in, I can get on the outside of that ball. You see that? And notice that the angle of my racket is cross court. I can hit that ball back very offensively from right there if I get my racket up here, catch it up here, boom. Then I can hit that shot offensively. And that's the key, guys, turning offense, or defense rather, into offense. If you are in a, you're pulled out wide and you're in that defensive position and you rip a winner cross court, believe me, your opponent's not expecting that. And that's why you're going to win a lot of points, by being able to handle that high ball. So go out and work on it. And again, remember, just in summary, and when that ball's kicking up high, and it's the same thing on the deuce court for the two-hand backhand up the line, right? If you got a ball that's kicking up the line, it's the same idea. I want to make sure that as I'm coming into that ball, I'm rotating my racket up to catch that ball up here so that I can hit that ball offensively and come through. So go out and practice this, guys. It's going to be helpful for you. I hope it's going to be helpful for you. It will allow you to handle that high ball and turn a defensive situation into an offensive situation. That's what you're looking for. Hopefully you guys like the video. If you do, click the link below. Subscribe to the channel. Visit our website at Insighttennis.com. We've got a lot of new content on the website, paid content, new programs. Check that out. And also share the video. Click the notifications button to make sure you get all of the newest content as it comes out. As always, guys, thank you so much for your time. We'll see you next time out on the court.